Good afternoon, FlatsClass fans. Captain CA here, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about knots, not fishing knots. Knots that you're going to be able to use for trailering around the marina, even at the sandbar. So if you're that person that doesn't know how to tie some knots and are intimidated, so when you don't know the knot, you tie a lot, I'm going to fix you today. Trust me. So come along back here to the boat shed and let's get a little bit of Boy Scout going on. And I think if you stay tuned long enough, you're going to appreciate these knots because they're going to help you do a lot more than you think they are around your property. So let's go back here. There's 3 of them. It'll only take 15 minutes and you'll be well on your way. Let's go. All right, knot number 1, or marlin spikesmanship knot number 1, is a version of the bowline knot. When would you need a bowline knot? As a skiff guy, a center console man. That might happen if you need to throw a loop over a dock pole or tie around a dock pole with a quick, easy knot that's easy to untie. So we'll pretend this is a dock pole for now. What I like to do is I like to form a loop such as so, take my tag in, come through the loop, go around the standing line, okay, just like so, and then go right back through the loop, just like so, and then pull it all tight. That's it. That is it. You can tighten up on this pretty good and you can untie it fairly easy. So for one more time, I'm gonna have it just like so, form a little loop. I'm gonna bring my tag in around the pole through the loop. We're gonna go around your standing line and we're gonna go right back in just like so. Tighten it down. Boom. That's all it is. That's how you tie a version of the bowline that you can put around a piling or wherever you're tying up. Maybe it's a seaside cafe / bar. All right, knot number 2 you're going to need to know. Knot number 2. First of all, it's not a knot. It's not a knot at all. It's a quick release hitch. I learned this from an old guy. You guys might know him. His name's Flip. It's a handy little knot if you're staked out with a push pole on a flat or you've got a lightweight anchor that you're going to toss off the back. Works perfect for that because it's going to allow you to release it quickly to be underway. What it's relegated for me, since I'm a power pole guy, is it's great when I go to the sandbar and someone throws me a line so I can tie off to their boat because I'm usually there later than everybody else. And I can quick release it and throw it back to them. So here we go. You take your dock line, you go around, and you make kind of a crossover move like that, okay? So it's gonna look like that. You create enough slack where you can have a little bite here, okay? And you're gonna take this bite, like so, and you're gonna tuck it under, just like that, to create a loop. And then you're gonna bite down on this, okay? So you've got a bite here, you've got a tag here, and you're pulling as tight as you can. Now I'm going to rotate it a little bit so you can see. See, it's 2 lines because I've crossed them, just like so. That's what it looks like. Now when you want to go, let's just say you're releasing to go chase a tarpon, or you want to put your push pole back because you're underway and you're going to untie, all you do, pull that right off. I'll show it to you one more time. So take a length of line, go over the standing line like so, okay, and then take a bite, a loop, and tuck it under that line, just like so. And then tighten it up, just like that. Just like that. I'll slide it down where you can see it. Tight, it's not coming off. Then, when the party's over and you want to go, that's it. So that was knot number 2 of marlin spikesmanship, or quick release hitch. What do I have for you next? Here's what I got. Knot number 3 of this lesson. This is a kind of a combination knot and hitch, and it's a tie down hitch, and it's quite handy in all trailering. It doesn't matter whether it's boat trailering or if it's trash trailering, like I have my brush trailer back there. In my wife's case, she uses this knot quite a bit because she knows how to use it for her trailer, for her kayaks. So we're going to assume that this is something I want to tie down to my boat. There's nothing wrong with it, I assure you. So you're going to take and you're going to make a loop right here. See how I turned that and made a loop just like that? So you're going to make a loop right here, because the whole idea is to create tension. And then I'm going to stick another loop through that hole so that I can create a slip loop. And why did I do that? I want to be able to create tension on this. Now, dock lines don't have any stretch really, or at least this one does not. So I can't create it like I could if I had paracord or some type of polypropylene line that has that little bit of stretch. Then you can get some good tension. But for demonstration's sake, I don't have that. So you come down, you loop it around whatever that you need to tie it, and now you've got this situation here. Now you're going to take your tag end and you're going to put it through this loop that you created, just like so. Now you can see what I've done here. I have a leverage point where I can pull tight on this. So see how tight it's getting? See how tight it's getting? See how tight it's getting? And dock lines don't stretch much. It's probably moving around the rungs of my deal there. But once I get it really tight, I'll sit here and I'll pinch it off as best I can, and I'm going to make a half hitch right here, because this is a pretty simple one. Now, a lot of people will put another slip knot there, and then I'm going to take both lines and I'm going to make another half hitch like so. That will probably keep whatever I need in place till I get there. But if you're, pardon the expression, hauling ass down the road, you're going to have to probably make sure that you put a couple of more half hitches in this. Going back to my expression, if you don't know a knot, tie a lot, you can do this, and then typically I would just tie this off down here somewhere so I just don't have a lot of line floating around. So, and then I would be able to travel down the road. Now this you probably know as the trucker's hitch knot, but I just use it as a means to be able to have some leverage on whatever I'm trying to tie down. So between the bowline, the little quick release clove hitch, and then this trucker's hitch, this is 3 knots that you should know. You should really know these. These are not only going to help you in the marine world, but they're going to help you guys do all kinds of things. Those are 3 useful knots, if you didn't go to Boy Scouts, that are going to help you out. If you like these kind of tutorials that we've been doing here at FlatsClass now for the last couple of years, and you're using some of them, push that button right there. We want you to be a sub of ours. We are growing fast, and we've got millions upon millions of views, but it's hard to get subscribers. As soon as I reach 50,000 subscribers, which is not going to be too long, we're going to take this show to the next level. We're going to do a lot of travel stuff. It will afford me the opportunity to have a full-time camera guy shooting this, well, basically almost every day. So if you haven't done it yet, do it. Give us the thumbs up, and hopefully you'll catch me here tomorrow doing something else new.